Yeah, I think, just a reminder to our guys about, you got St. Lawrence coming in as the ECAC champs. Yes, it was a COVID year, but they've clearly got their program in a good spot. They're playing very well. It's going to take our best effort on Friday night. That's where our focus is. We'll address Saturday when we get to Saturday, and focus on our game. So this week being November 2nd, being election day, we actually took that day off. With our schedule this year of no weekends off except for Christmas all season, we think it's important to give the guys the appropriate days off. And if they did want to vote, they had the opportunity to.
For this group, I guess you're home again. You like playing against, you talked about the crowd last time, you like playing against the folks that are able to come. There are almost 700 people there as far as students and staff for you guys. But what was that environment like again? And I guess the chance to play against somebody here and play hockey again.
Yeah, our players commented throughout the week how nice it is to have the student support, and we saw it with the special blackout jersey auction. Really picked up a lot of steam, and that was fun to not only be a part of that, but to witness the comments after and the bidding wars that went on. And just that buzz around our program is it's real, it's tangible, and to have another game, another weekend at home when we've been playing well, another chance to show the RPI faithful what we've been doing and how well we can do it, that's what we really would like to do with our home games. Three-game winning streak for you guys. I know you probably don't even think about it because it's so early in the season, but those kind of things start to add up, and you look at I looked at the teams in the league that have been on this. It's you guys in Quinnipiac who have had the longest streaks without a loss. What does that say about just the way you guys are playing as opposed in terms of early starts of the season? Well, the first thing I think about when I look at our record is how close those games have been. Even a 4-2 win on Friday night against Union, they've got their goalie out. They make a good play, and it didn't find its way in. A couple of the tie, we've turned a couple close games into ties, a couple ties into wins, and I think good teams find a way to do that. We've got to continue to defend, which gives you a chance. I think we've shown, we've talked a lot about it, is we've shown the ability to respond to both good and bad moments. First period at Vermont, I thought really Vermont carried the play, but we came out in the second and third and I thought controlled the play. So we want to just continue to find positives, to maintain a standard. And when you do those things, all of a sudden, 1 + 1 is 2, and then all of a sudden you just add to it. So it feels good. We don't use it as motivation, but we do know what we're capable of.
You have the two teams coming in here, obviously North Country rivals, long-standing history between all these teams. Is this, it's not Union obviously, but it seems like every team that comes into this building from ECAC hockey brings a different, not necessarily a rivalry, but a different aspect in a history to it that, it's not hard to get up for these type of games no matter who they are.
Yeah, and I think you touched on the one word, history. There's a lot of historical programs, Cornell being #1 in the country 2 years ago, the entire year, Union's national championship, Yale's national championship, Clarkson's history, St. Lawrence's history. Everybody has something that they bring to the table, which is what makes this league great. And in the locker room, the guys know the ECAC. They know how great the league is. They know how special it is to be successful in this league. If you're in the top 4, it puts you in the national picture. And that's why a lot of these young men came to RPI, is to play in the ECAC.
And lastly, just you guys, you've been able to pick up scoring from a bunch of different groups this year. But Jacob Locke is a guy that, started off his career real hot and got injured his freshman year. He looks to be fully healthy at a point per game for you guys. It seems like each line is being able to add something on any given night. Is that the kind of offense you guys hope to strive to be at the end of the year?
Yeah, we expect everybody to defend and everybody to score as best possible. Let's play a team game, and then the most important, or one of the most important pieces of our success plan has to be to develop the younger guys into older guys that can contribute. And now when you get guys playing well and feeling well, and you see those contributions from up and down the lineup, you feel good about that. But we've got to continue with all of our skill development work, all of our video, all of the coaching, and all of the opportunities to make players better and to help players get better.
I think we feel good. I think every week we've noticed that, you know, we're making improvements and we're kind of fine-tuning some things. And I think coming off a weekend sweep builds confidence. But it's a totally new ball game coming in the next weekend, so we still got to prepare for that.
Momentum-wise, just, you know, how do you hope to carry that over from such a, you know, big emotional series win against your rivals, beginning of league play? How do you guys hope to kind of carry that momentum into this next weekend?
Yeah, I think it's just about, you know, putting that win behind us and now focusing on what we know Salu's going to be doing and kind of just hitting the reset button a little bit. That way we go into next weekend and we still get that confidence from last weekend, but we're now focused on what we need to be doing going into the next game.
And then one stat that jumps out is the number of block shots you have in front of you, 118 through 7 games. What does that mean to you as a goalie, seeing your guys getting down and taking the puck for the team?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. It's something that I think winning hockey teams do, and we've been doing a great job of it this year. And I know it's probably not something they love, but they want to win hockey games and they're willing to do it, so it feels good.
Is that just a sign of the commitment that the guys have to the team as a whole?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's exactly what I would describe it as too.
So you got St. Louis and Clarkson this weekend. What have you, I don't know how much you've been able to check out those teams, but what have you kind of seen from those teams? What are you expecting this weekend?
Yeah, we're doing some video today, and I think obviously St. Lawrence is the reigning champions, so we're expecting a lot out of them. We know I think their goalie's been having a good start, so we're going to have to test them early a little bit. And I think we just got to come into the game and be ready to work hard and play our game.
Obviously it's early, but you know you picked up, what is it now, 6 points with those 2 wins in league play, and now the chance to keep that rolling. You know, how important would it be to get out to such a fast start in league play?
Yeah, I think it'd be huge for us. I know these early points in the year seem like they don't matter that much, but when the end of the year comes and teams are fighting to get every last point they can, this early start is going to be really important.
How do you feel when you see a shot coming? You got to get down there, and what does that speak to the commitment of not just you but the other guys on the team? Because you guys are blocking a lot of shots.
I love doing it. I guess the boys fired up, and it's big. It's a way to impact the game through not goals and assists, you know. And everybody's buying into it, especially our defensemen and on the penalty kill. So it's been good.
You guys coming off a big win or 2 big wins, you know, sweeping Union, your rival, and then obviously picking up all 6 league points along the way. You know, how big was that, you know, to get some momentum for this team, and how do you kind of carry that momentum into this weekend?
It's good. Our attitude is really positive right now, and I think that's huge, especially at the start. If you start off slow, it's kind of hard to get back and bounce back, but we've had pretty good games so far, and our attitude has never wavered, so it's been a really good start for us.
With the 2 league games this weekend, you know, you guys have a chance to get off to a really hot start in league play, maybe pad a little bit, you know, here on the front end. You know, how important would it be to get off to such a hot start in league play?
It's good because our ECAC is always so tight, especially, you know, 4 through 6. It could be any of those teams, and our goal is obviously top 4. So getting off to a good start, and that really helped us get our goal of top 4 seed.
I've been moving around, but it's all team effort, and we've been practicing very hard on the ice and off the ice, and we support each other. It doesn't matter who you play with. It's about the process on the ice. We focus on this 1 step at a time and try to do our best on the ice.
You guys coming off a big weekend with 2 wins over your rival, also 2 league wins. Hope to carry that momentum into this upcoming weekend.
I feel like these 2 games are going to be very important for us. As I said, next step is very important for us. Trying to win every game, but St. Lawrence is first, and that's one of the rivalries too. And I feel like this team is not going to be easy to beat, and they are not giving us anything for free. And I think we will have to do our best, like we do every time.
To pick up on Lyndon's answer to his question, 2 points each game. You guys had that mad rush at the end of the 1920 season. to get the bye. Is it important to remember that these games count as much as the ones in February do in the league?
Yes, the early season is important. I think we built some momentum, and I think it's just up to us if we continue working hard, do what coach tells us to do, and create chances and score some goals. I believe we have a very good team, and I think everyone on our team gives something great, and together we can be strong.